And yes, it seems to have worked. So let's go to see the deployment. So I deployed in BRC Dev. This is my package version. I can open it in the browser. And this is what I see when I open the browser. When you use a scaffolder, when you use the .NET scaffolder with CodeNow, automatically you will have a um, Swagger URL deployed for you to test this API. So what you see here is the four APIs that I have created in the .NET code, and this is a typical user interface that you get with Swagger. Swagger allow you to test your API. You can, for example, let me show you how I can get a word to guess with my API. This is the input from the API. And I can click trade out and I can put value there. So it's English, so it's a code, it's EN, and the word length 5 letters, and I'm gonna run that, and this is my answer. So it's I don't know if you can see, but it's Seaman, and this is a result of running this command. So I could, for example, take this and run it in a browser page, and it will give me another word, because this word of course is changing every time you ask. It's a random word. And that's an example. I could try any one of those, get available language, trade out. So this one has no parameters. I can just execute it, and then I can see EN, that's the code I use, English. That's the only language I have for now. And this is a request URL. If I run it here, I'm gonna get this JSON. So Swagger here allows you to test your API as it is deployed in the cloud. It's not local testing, it's testing in the cloud. So what is interesting here is that because I used those variables, those connection properties that are string, that CodeNow replaces automatically, I have a high degree of confidence that if my test is passing there in brc-dev, it will pass in any environment where the database is deployed, because CodeNow makes sure that the right connection string are passed in those connection properties that I used. And yes, this is how you can quickly deploy an API and test it in the cloud.